Hey guys, well, welcome back. It is Thursday, December 12th. There's something swimming down there. You never know what's going to be down there. Could be a gator, could be a duck, could be like a stingray. I don't know if there's stingrays or devil rays that come up in this area, but I've seen them with the big flappy fins, kind of, I guess you call them fins, coming out. It could be a fish. So you never know. Most of them I'm not worried about, but the gator, you want to kind of keep an eye out. Although the gators around here pretty much keep to themselves. I've walked by a couple times on a warmer day. I don't know if, I guess they would be out sunning themselves at this time of year. But yeah, there's water like right down in there. I've seen them laying up on these banks over here. And either they don't care that you're walking by, or they scurry back into the water, which is great. So that means people aren't feeding them, so that's a good thing. But it's 61 degrees, just perfect weather for getting out and walking. You get busy during the day, but you got to take a minute like this and actually get out and walk, get some exercise, and enjoy this weather. This is like t-shirt and short weather for me. I wish it could be like this all year. No humidity to make you all just damp all the time and energy drain. Like, I feel like I have some good energy right now, just getting out here and hopefully breathing in fresh air, if that exists anymore. Do we have fresh air? It smells fresh. Nope, there's something in there. There's a factory right over here. Not a factory, but a workplace where I do a lot of work with I don't know what exactly it is. It's like stone masonry or something, and you get a lot of dust that comes up and through here. But Christmas is almost here. I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting closer to getting the list done. We've just been really busy. Took some time yesterday with my daughter, and we went out and looked for some things for my wife. Looked around, went over to Costco. They had some pretty good stuff over at the Costco, samples. And of course I can't remember what the heck they were. I knew I should have written it down, because there was some good stuff that had the good combos over there. And there was one guy my daughter saw. He went over and got a sample. I think it was what was it? I can't remember what it was. He got a sample and he liked it so much. He's like, and like, she's waiting in line, like, for the guy she thought the guy was just going to pick it up, his sample, and then she was going to get the next one. But he's like, oh, this is really good. So he takes the last sample and eats it. So thought that was kind of funny. You know, the employee kind of just shook his head and laughed. I mean, you get all kinds of characters out there. I mean, I guess there's no general rule to sampling. You know, I consider, well, you get one, you're good, you move along. Some people like it so much they want to try that again. So no harm, no foul. I don't know if I'd be daring enough to do that. Like, if I might come back around, like, okay, all right, that was good. Let me go try some more samples, and we'll breeze by this one again and grab another one. I'm more kind of like that. Maybe, I don't know if that's sneaky, or that's just, I couldn't just sit there, especially if other people are standing around, and take a second one, especially the last one, knowing there's somebody standing there. But like I said, it's nothing like it's not to be offended by or anything like that. I just like, wow, that person just knows what they want, and that's it. I'm sure he wasn't going, screw all these other people. I'm sure it had nothing to do with that. He just liked it, and there's more samples coming. So yeah, I just go, man, I don't know if I could ever do that. Just not in my personality. Different personalities do different things. So sounds like something's grinding up over here. This is the place I was talking about that kind of stirs up the dust, and you smell like the oil, the steam from the machines and stuff kind of wafting through sometimes. But I don't know exactly what they're doing over there. They're mulching. So there's big, I don't know if you guys can see it, just past the railroad tracks. Look like little hills back there. It looks like those are all, I don't know if they're making sawdust or what, but it looks like they're grinding wood. I don't know if they're I want to say they might be even extending out this area and taking out trees and stuff. And maybe they're mulch. There's some big piles of mulch back there though. Huh. Wonder what they're gonna do with that. But anyway, yeah, so Costco was fun. And then there was a guy at Target that was very friendly. We went over there afterwards. We were looking for, Costco, we're looking for like, well, two things. One of those picture frames, the digital picture frames that you can like send from your phone the pictures to it, and it just shuffles through like a slideshow almost. My wife wants like a bigger one, so we were looking for one of those, and one of those backup cameras. Well, not backup cameras, but the cameras for the car that show the front and the back. So we were looking there. Costco didn't have either one of those. Went over to Target, and I wasn't even paying attention. My daughter's like, hey, that guy said, you know, hey, how are you doing? And, you know, could he help you? And you just walked right by him. I'm like, oh, I did? I didn't know, you know. And I look up, and it's a guy like across the way. You know, it's not like he was right next to me and I walked by him. But anyway, I made like a little joke. I was like, hey, didn't mean to ignore you. You know, he's a really friendly guy. We ended up going back to him afterwards because I don't know if you've ever been on the Target app, and if you're looking for something in the store, you can search it and then it tells you what aisle it's on. Well, that's sometimes the fun part, is finding that aisle. This one was, I don't know what it was, E something or whatever it was, maybe E for electronics, I don't know. Entertainment, electronics, I don't know. So the number was really high. So I saw, you know, you'd see it on the end of the aisles where the numbers are, and I saw where we were, and I was like, oh, okay, I need to go down that way. There's the E's, let's go. So I keep going, and I realized, wow, the store's coming to an end. I'm going towards the back wall, and there's no way there's enough aisles to cover that, to cover the number I need to get to. It's like 91 or something, and I need to get to, and the aisle I'm on right now is like 30 something. Like, it's way off. So I'm like, well, so I get all the way down, looking around, like, where does it end? And it wasn't, well, actually it wasn't the back wall. It was where it was a super Target, so it's where the grocery area is. I think there was like the frozen area right there. And I look over to the right, and I think there's baby stuff there. So I'm like, huh. So E's nowhere to be found. So we head back the other way where we came from, and looking for an employee as we went. And the first employee we came across was that guy that had said hello and was welcoming me, and I was ignoring him. I said, hey. He said, hey, how are you? Still doing good? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I need your help now. He's like, well, I'm here to help. See, we need more people like this. It makes it fun. You know, he was just like a guy in a good mood, you know, happy to help. Didn't look like he was despising his job, you know, just like, hey, man, how are you? So I'm like, hey, I'm looking for these, the cameras. Sound like Norm Macdonald there. And I'm looking for the no, maybe not. But I'm looking for the cameras for the cars and all. He goes, I said, I'm looking for E91, but it ends. He goes, no, this back wall. It starts on the back wall. So the back wall is considered like a continuation. Where that ends, it kind of starts again on the back wall and works its way up again, almost like it's its own aisle, but it's a flat wall. So that's how it works. Kind of makes sense, but as a customer, you're not really thinking that way. But once I saw how it worked, I was like, oh, that's okay, that's cool, that makes sense. So he's like, oh yeah, they're right here. He's literally standing next to the cabinet that had, so what I was looking for was right there the whole time. If I had just asked him instead of going, you know, sometimes I don't want to bother people. You know, if I can do it on my own, why, you know, I know that's why employees are partially there to help us out and find a product because they want us to buy it. But yeah, you know, there's something probably, I don't know, I don't believe in universal signs, but something saying, hey man, here's your answer right here, it's right in front of you. And I went right past my answer. But whatever. But the guy was very friendly. He had 3 different types of those things, and they had, yeah, the prices were like, you know, like there was a low price, a medium price, and then like a higher price. And the lower price had it where it was the camera mounted on your rear view mirror, and then you had the camera, the rear facing camera would go like kind of through the car. So like if you see those videos where people are driving and you can see them inside and they flip back and forth between like seeing what's out on the road, that's that kind of camera. Then there was a second kind that mounted on the rear view mirror, and it had, I don't know how long the wire is, but the wire is supposed to run. You have to kind of bury the wire from the front of the car. It means you have to kind of lift the dash. Excuse me. You have to kind of lift the not the dash, but the headliner, and run the wire and hide it all the way to the back of the car, and you can put it back there so you just see the back road. You don't see through the car. And then the one that was a little bit more expensive, same concept, but it mounted the unit where you view everything was a little bit bigger, and you can mount it on your dash there. And same thing though, you could run a wire all the way to the back and all that. So it gave me a good idea, a good starting point. I'm going to check some other places, compare it to Amazon prices and things like that. It's not a big rush, but I want to go ahead and get it done. Like the thing I ended up ordering, I did find one of the picture frames on Amazon, had that ordered yesterday, and it's supposed to come today. So most things are like that, but I don't want to get too close and not have, you know, I will ever just get it figured out now, have it in hand, so there's no issue anywhere, you know, that kind of thing. But that's pretty much it, guys. I took up my 10 minutes, looks like about 12 minutes of your time, so I will let you go now. Hope you guys are having a good day. Hopefully you run across people like I did at the Target, and we need more people like that in the world, just to spread positivity instead of all this negativity, right? Today was even nice out here. Nobody, two people or a couple of people went by, one guy on a bike, and nobody said selfie stick. So that's a good day. So I'm gonna get home before I jinx it. So I'm gonna start running. Anyway, hope you guys are doing well, and you take care out there, all right? Bye.